Alpha, Shiza. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GriTo, Duel Me Dungeon Master, where I have assembled a fantastic group of like-minded, crazy players who are. Oh no, I got echo. There we go. Who are going to be playing an anime-themed D&D5E adventure. To this point, they have been doing nothing but chaos the whole time, and it's awesome.
That's anime.
It is. It's every anime rolled into one, and even some we're making up on our own. The group is currently traveling to a tower that is owned by Orin through the use of the deck of many things. So that's pretty wild. Throughout tonight's adventure, I will probably require some rolls from you, chat. In order to do that, you will type !D and then whatever die I call for. So, an example, !D20 will roll a 20-sided die. The longer you hang out and chat, you will accumulate channel points, and you can use those for all kinds of cool, super awesome, like things to do against me or the players. Can help them, can harm them, can help me, can harm me. Either way. There is a new reward. It is a potency flux of sorts. I believe I called it chaos flux. And that is basically, if you can imagine a wild surge table that's been ramped up beyond belief, it actually will not only affect characters, but it will affect the players playing the characters. So those are going to be super fun.
Is there one in there where you can, like, it orders us Uber Eats or something?
Nothing like that.
That would be cool.
Feel free to spend your channel points on that. No, it's things like, you gotta talk a certain way, or you can only speak in rhyme, things like that.
That would suck.
Oh, the rhyme would
Not
be
very good at that at all.
So lots of fun to be had there. With all that being said, I think it's time to roll the intro and get into our game. Who's ready to roll some dice?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this time. We'll be back in about 54 seconds to regale you with our tale of anime amazingness. Be right back.
マスター私たちは最後まで戦いますデュエルにダンジョンマスター私の唯一の友達と戦ってくださいデュエルにダンジョンマスターそうかオグリート話し声待ってください私たちは悪者ですか
It's always good when an NPC has such an effect that it makes it to the intro roll. That was a head nod to Mike, who incorporated Brenda the chicken into our Call of Cthulhu.
No, man. I'm sitting here enjoying the song, bebopping with it, and all of a sudden there's that freaking doll.
And that, with that kind of setting the tone for how things are going to go, the group is currently standing on the precipice of a hill, looking down at a town that sits relatively close to what would be the Tower of Orin. That's my placeholder name for it.
I like it.
Very stately. I like it.
Very, very, very nice. You think he's up, SpongeBob? Now, as you all are taking in the sight of this town, you can see that there are like imps and mephits like flying around like interacting with the people that live here, the elves, dwarves, gnomes, and they're just like sometimes they like pull at their hair, but like the people don't really seem annoyed by them. And that's when the fireworks start popping off above the tower. So I turn it over to you.
Did you say imps and meth heads?
Yeah.
Like literal
Methods.
methods?
Methods.
Oh, methods. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, what town are we in again? Is this Mount Union? Okay.
Guys, oh my god, look, this is meant to be. Clearly Lyra is here. They're having a party. Everybody's so happy. We need to go see what's going on. Let's go.
But you don't see those like little demonic things running around?
Oh, they look like they're just having fun, just having a good time.
That one's pulling on that guy's hair.
And he clearly doesn't have a problem with it.
I mean, I guess you're into whatever you're into. Let's go.
I think Cricket's still trying to cheer Tilly up by making minor illusion fireworks. Just kind of copying what's going on and be like, pew, 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 pew.
Tilly's clapping.
Absolutely forgotten about what just happened. Like Tilly's just moved on.
Her attention span's not the greatest.
If only I had a turkey leg right now. Everything would be awesome.
Orin's gonna start like running down the hill, like that total anime moment of like, "Come on, guys!" And I'll, like, look back and like gestures for everybody to follow.
I got my arms behind my back and I'm just doing that little ninja run.
Just the arms.
Naruto running.
Yeah, I couldn't say the name properly, so I just let it go until somebody.
I love that.
helped me.
I think Tilly's like, "Are we racing?" And then she's like,
Wait, are we racing? You gotta do some rolls here. I'm down.
I think I'm
Oh,
down
yeah.
to race.
"All
I
right."
think I'm
Oh
faster
my-
than Tilly, at least.
I don't know.
Speed.
Let's see.
So what do we need to do?
Well, so I think first of all it'd be what is everyone's movement speed?
Mine's 40.
I
Really? Awesome.
think I'm 30.
I'm at 30.
I'm also 30.
But I have a way that I'd like to do it, which is to place my hands on the ground and cast Eldritch Blast with Repelling Blast to fly 20 feet past the
All right, Bakugo.
Get a head start. Jesus.
Get things off the right way.
This legit could be an anime opening scene. Like just all of you running through a field, the background's going by so fast that it's just streaks of color. You know, Griffin and Tilly are out in the lead, and then here comes Cricket, just like
Not even that. He's like a big old arc. He's just kind of falling down in front of us.
It's not graceful at all. Cricket is ragdolling through the air.
beak wide open. Like,
Oh my god.
Seriously though, can Kenkus fly or not?
No, they were
Really?
cursed.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
oh, I love
But they can
how,
fall with style.
It's falling with grace and style.
I don't
Right.
think we even get a fall
Oh,
ability.
Yeah. It's like here.
I love how terrifyingly comical all of that is. So I'll say that, yeah, Tilly and Griffin, the two of you are out in the lead. You're running along. I'm going to have both of you roll dexterity checks.
Ooh.
Okay.
I got here for dexterity.
We're going to see.
It's the plus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not do well. I did not roll well.
I got a 12.
I got a 7.
Sucker.
3 plus 4. I even got. Yeah, I'm the 18 dexterity too. Damn.
So Griffin's just like
I'm
doing like side flips and twirls and trying to be all flashy about it. and Tilly's just got gigantic legs, and she just kind of like steps over Griffin, like you.
Hell yeah.
Damn it! Tilly is the best.
And,
Tilly is
and
the greatest runner.
Yeah.
and then in a burst of light and speed, Cricket rockets past everyone.
He cast it to bounce up, and he cast it behind him to try to come on the
Like straight up, he's what was not Bakugo? What was the one with the belly button laser?
Oh.
Oh,
I can't
it's
think of his name right now.
yeah, it's My Hero Academy.
Chat,
My
if you-
Academia.
If you happen to know, chat, if you know who that character is, put it up in chat. But anyway, yeah, Cricket, you're zipping by. Everything's going hilarious, and I feel like Toad is just walking.
We'll go with that. Yeah, I was gonna. Read
Yeah.
it.
Okay, if you
walk.
want to race, absolutely. Like I just imagine Toad's like,
Yeah.
"Y'all are stupid."
We'll do that. It's,
Well, actually, wait. Did you're still on your litter, right?
oh yeah. I almost
So-
forgot about that.
So all of Toad's minions are running, carrying the litter.
I'm standing up, pointing my sword forward.
Oh my.
home.
Oh my gosh. Onward! Let me get out a 20-sider here. One of the town's guards starts ringing a bell and begins screaming, "We're under attack!"
Yeah, that's fair.
Oren's super happy in like kind of the back because he's not racing quite as intensely as they are. Hears the bells ringing, is like, "Oh my gosh, they were so excited for us to be here!"
Oh my gosh.
Just trying to catch Tilly and try to before she wins.
Tilly is just running like an Attack on Titan, like monster at this point. She's having a ball. She's just living her best life right now, and I think she also thinks they're excited to see us.
Tilly is straight up doing the Phoebe run.
Yep, 100%.
Oh my god. Yuga, how do you pronounce that last name? Because I don't want to butcher that. But anyway, thank you. We're gonna. There you go, everybody. That's who I was referring to. Belly button laser. All right. And while you all are running to the town and this bell is ringing and everything, you see throughout other towers spread out around the town, the ends of arrows are beginning to ignite, pointed in your direction.
I can catch arrows.
Oren just starts waving at the gateman, saying, "Hi, we're here for the party." Just like still oblivious that they're like targeting them, thinking, "Oh, it's more fireworks or something like that is about to happen."
I think if there is a creepy moment I can put in here, I think there is a moment where Cricket acknowledges that there are archers getting ready to shoot. And as they run like behind cover from one side of a tree and come out another, it's him and Hannibal dressed like the two girls from The Shining,
Oh,
and he
God.
just steps from the other side of the tree.
Oh,
So bad.
I'm gonna talk about this in therapy next time.
But I think Cricket then goes like, "Help us!" It's just like
Those guys are mean.
oh God.
Okay. So anybody that's trying to get them to stop firing, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Let's see how
Have they
good.
already fired?
Do I get advantage for my creepy girl help us?
I'm gonna say they get disadvantage.
Do you want me to roll with disadvantage?
No.
Oh.
Cricket just rolls normal. The people trying to resist. Oh, that's good.
I got a 12 on persuasion.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Oh my god.
More of an intimidation than persuasion.
Right.
We can't find our parents.
You hear that same commander call out, "Hold your fire! Hold your fire! There's children!"
Oh, I love it so much. It's
You
diabolical.
see the arrows get lowered back down as all of you reach the edge of town. Toad's minions are like about dying of exhaustion at this point.
Carry me, worms.
I'll give him a break. I'll step off.
They just collapse under the weight of it, and he's just like, ugh, and he climbs off it.
It's one size Snickers.
Oh goodness! So they're not shooting at us now.
They are not shooting at you. The commander comes down to actually greet you all. I know, Griffin. Another time.
I get one thing I can do that's cool, and I'm not allowed to do it. All right.
Tell your party members to quit talking so much.
The arrows come.
Let them shoot at us.
Let it happen. Then we get the
I mean, who got there first? Who got to the gate first? I'm assuming.
I'm gonna say, well, Cricket turned into the Shining Twins, so I'm gonna say Tilly got there first.
Yay, Tilly!
Oh, that's not good.
She gets to the front. There's all these bows drawn at her.
An older gentleman, a tiefling, comes up to you. He's wearing, like half samurai armor. It's like kind of pieced together. But he does not have like a katana or anything. He's got like a long glaive. And he just kind of uses it like a walking stick to come up, and the rings on the back of it all clink as he walks up. He looks you up and down, and like up and up.
How tall is he?
He's about 6 foot tall.
Oh, okay. So she's hardcore staring down, but like with the like what she feels is like a huge smile on her face, mind you, but probably not perceived that way.
No.
What business have you here, Scout?
Racing. And Tilly is the winner.
Next time, Tilly. Whoa! What are these guys doing?
He like looks around you, and he's like, "Are they with you?"
Which ones?
I mean, I'm assuming all of us.
Yeah.
At least 3 of them are. The little porcelain doll is debatable. The dude that just like came in with a bunch of people carrying his chair because he's awesome. He's with us, and so is the guy who is slowly coming up. That's his keep over there.
Hi. It looks like you guys are having an awesome party. We would love to join you.
Oh, is that what this is?
I mean, I saw fireworks and just assumed.
Well, I mean, they had arrows, so I didn't know.
Yes, we are celebrating the Lunar New Year.
Oh.
Mazel
So
tov.
party. Sounds like a
Yes.
great time.
It is actually an auspicious occasion where the ownership of the tower gets turned over to its new owner. We're waiting for them to arrive.
Oh, well, that would be me. Hello. I am the new owner.
He like hardcore looks at you, like stares through your soul, and he's like, "No, that is impossible."
Oh,
Impossible or not, it is. I hate to tell you.
For the last 500 years, this tower has only been owned by demons.
Oh. Well, demons, can be great. Demons are people too. And there's got to be change. The only constant is change. So, time for a new era, time for some fun, bringing, Lyra, the goddess of joy and revelry, to the people in the tower is what we're hoping to do. Having a good time.
Yeah, this is Lord Orin.
All
Orin,
of those things sound terrible.
seeing that this is not that he's not necessarily like getting on board and super excited. Orin's like thinking, and he's like, "What would Lyra do? What would Lyra do?" And he's like, "Oh wait, I've seen this once before." And he'd like slowly, he kind of like angles his head down away, and he then quickly whips his head and whips his hair with a big smile, and is just like, "I'm here for the people."
Can Tilly be in the background, like, ooh, like, trying to like add to it?
I'm gonna minor illusion sparkles, like the anime pink kind of like flower petals and like sparkle.
Rose petals falling from nowhere.
The
With
cherry
the fireworks
blossoms
going off.
flipping through his hair.
You could fight with this same level of intensity. That'd be great.
Exactly. He just like purses his lip. He's like doing his best like seductive stares, like,
Here comes the smolder.
What? What is wrong with your face?
"I'm just so happy to be here with the people."
This was fun. We're gonna go check out Lord Orin's keep now. So you guys have a good whatever this is, and we'll catch up with you guys on the flippity flop. See ya.
Griffiths is like,
I think Cricket, still disguised as a little girl, is gonna be like, "Die mad, nerd!" As they walk
I think that one might be the new leader, actually.
Well, you'll be happy to know they're one of my closest friends, so they'll be here a lot too, I'm sure.
I'm Amanda. I'm 6.
She's Amanda. She's 6.
Terrible.
So as everybody starts walking, I think I would go over and put my arm around the old man and just kind of like gently like start steering him into the village and be like, "So tell me more about my tower and like the previous owners and how the town is doing. How is everyone doing? I want to make sure everybody is in good spirits and taken care of."
Everyone lives here as peacefully as we can. We are all a community. We've come to work with the demons, and they leave us alone, and we leave them alone.
That's great. That's great. Symbiosis coming together. Yeah. I like that. So the demons are like nice to you guys, and you're nice to them, and everybody's happy with that. There's no like issues or challenges that one community faces more than the other.
Nope. We pretty much only kill them when they come into the town. We let their little younglings fly around and do their thing. We don't really care about them. And they only come into the town when they need sacrifices, that kind of thing.
Oh, and what are they sacrificing exactly? Like a good time, or
No, like they'll kidnap a few villagers.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound like you guys are having a great time. If people have to die.
No, I mean it's kind of like a hardcore game of tag, really.
Where the stakes are life and death. Um. Okay. Well.
Life
And
is
where?
a little more precious with the fear of death.
Agreed.
I mean, that does paint it one way. Okay. And where exactly do the demons hang out when they're not coming in and kidnapping people to murder them?
In your tower.
Oh, okay. So if there was, say, hypothetical, bear with me. What if, there were some folks who wanted to come and maybe they cleared out the tower of the demons so that way people wouldn't be kidnapped and murdered and sacrificed. Would you guys be okay with that? Would you like that? Would that be something you'd be down for?
So I'm gonna be for real with you, real talk here.
Real talk, yes.
So it's been 500 years. This is all we've known. There's going to be a lot of resistance to change.
Resistance to not being kidnapped and murdered.
I mean, you're talking about our way of life.
I mean, it's really
are you
not a
shitting
way
on
of
our
life.
or
I mean, I'm just saying, it's not much life when that life ends, right?
Oh, so we're kink shaming. That's what we're doing.
No. Look, if you want to get a little, you do that. Consent. It's all about consent. But if you're actively running away, trying not to get kidnapped, that implies a lack of consent. So,
but we're laughing.
That's all I'm saying.
So.
But you're laughing. Okay.
I guess you got to be there. It's a lot funnier than it sounds.
Interesting.
Cricket's gonna interpose a little bit. He's gonna be like, "We're teaching the demons to value their lives more, just like they do to you. We are ingratiating ourselves among your community."
I mean,
Cricket
more
is one
power
of the
to
wisest.
you.
The taggies become the taggers.
I mean, I never really thought about doing that. That interesting. I mean, more power to you. If you can do it, go for it.
Okay, cool. So then maybe we'll just have a little talk with them. We'll have a little chat.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, if you know Abyssal.
I don't. But, it's we can communicate without words. The universal language of joy.
Violence. Yeah.
And I mean that's also a universal language. But I'm steering the opposite direction possibly. So we'll see. In the meantime, we would love to kind of understand this festival. Tell us more about this festival that you guys are having. You said it's for the Lunar New Year. That's awesome. That's great. What are some of the major events that happen during this festival other than crowning the new owner of the tower?
Is that one raising his hand?
I think
not there.
so.
This
He's
is Mike raising
human.
his hand.
Oh.
This is Mike raising his hand. I was just going to interject this whole time during this conversation. Griffin's still been walking toward the keep. So
That's fair. We have some food, jugglers, magicians. That they do that real magic.
Oh, okay. So, guys, did we want to check out the festival first before we head to the keep, or did we just want to go commence with the political envoy-ness of this situation.
Griffins will leave.
Well, I mean, I figured we were all like walking. Griffin clearly is further ahead, but like,
Is there free stuff?
Griffin, is there free stuff? That's a great question. Are there free stuff, or are there games? Games are super fun.
No, not really games or anything. We just shoot the fireworks.
Okay, so more of an ambiance situation. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, the jugglers, you know, they throw around knives and fire and knives on fire and sometimes fire on knives. And, you know.
Very, very specific distinction. What do we want to do, guys? Do we want to stay and enjoy the fire?
I think Cricket's gonna actually kind of telepath speak in Orin's head. Just kind of like pop in there and be like, their idea of tag is being hunted. Their games are not fun. And it's gonna goes back out.
Oh, actually, that's Griffin. He's up there. He's calling for us. We got to go see him. Bye.
Yeah, Tilly's following them too.
Before you leave.
Can I grab a turkey leg on the way out for Tilly?
Oh my gosh, always with the turkey leg.
I was hoping they'd have some of those old carnival games. They like
Right?
get a goldfish and.
Well, you got. I mean, to put it into perspective, they were expecting their new ruler to be a demon. So, you know, fun in games isn't exactly at the top of their list.
Got it.
I'm sorry. Is it like a carnival?
No, not like a carnival.
Okay.
Think of it as like the 4th of July or maybe even New Year's, where people are just kind of like doing their own thing in their own houses, but like there's just fireworks that everybody can watch.
Got it.
Cookout.
No mega cookout. But you all, as you're catching up to Griffin, you do smell the lovely, distinctive smell of turkey legs. And there is a person standing there with like one of those carts. It's like a street cart for hot dogs, but it's got turkey legs all hanging from it and stuff. Some of them are grilling. And as he's like busy doing stuff, Cricket just like snatches one off the cart. The guy turns around and like looks and sees the empty spot, and he's like, "Hey, my turkey leg."
Is there a sign that says how much they are?
1 copper.
Orin is absolutely gonna run up behind him and say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much!" and drop off 2 copper and grab, or actually drop off enough copper for everybody to have one, and like just grab a handful. And, hey guys, it's important to nourish and feed your bodies, and start just like handing out turkey legs for everybody.
Where's Hannibal's
love
turkey
it.
leg?
I said one for everybody. There was one for everybody.
I'm very hungry.
I'm gonna have to kill this doll at some point.
Great times, great times.
You can't. She's a show.
So
What?
as you all are walking to the base of the tower and like leaving the town kind of a little bit behind you, like imagine the camera is looking at y'all. Way back there in the background is the turkey leg man. He's all happy. He's grabbing up all of his copper pieces, and a bunch of mephits just like descend on him and start like ripping the coins away from him. And like one of them actually carries him into the street and drops him.
Damn.
And Orange just got a big grin thinking, "Oh my gosh, we're all having so much fun eating our turkey legs." It's like a family.
I'm such a good leader.
Oh yeah.
Where the fuck's my turkey leg, Orin?
Everybody got a turkey leg, including Hannibal. I maintain this.
Hannibal has eaten hers, but is gaslighting, pretending she didn't get hers.
Yeah.
It's just the bone.
It's like Patrick with the chocolate bar. It's like all over her face, but she did not get one.
Mm-mm.
Orin's probably gonna eat like half of his and like give the rest to her and be like, "Okay, here you go."
That's so great. You all reach the base of the tower. You can see there is large red oak double doors, but there's like no windows or anything like that. The tower itself is about 60 feet in the air. And when you reach the doors, you can feel the temperature rising as you get there.
Who was that?
Like pour some water on myself.
I love you too, Tofu.
Toad's like, I don't need it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's high. How high up in the air?
From ground to the very top of it, it's about 60 feet.
The door?
No, the tower itself.
Oh, I was like, wow.
Oh, the tower. Okay, I thought he was talking about the door too. I was like,
I was like, all right.
The
I'm gonna watch you
door.
up really quick.
The door is like probably 15 feet tall.
But it's ground level, like we can
It is.
walk right
Yep.
up to it. Oh, okay, cool.
Griffin takes a look at the building, going, "Yeah, I can probably scale that really quick."
Yeah, 60 wouldn't be bad, I don't think.
Let's see if I can do that. Is that what we're doing? Are we
I mean, I think we could probably like knock or see if the door's unlocked and go in the
Did
front
someone
door.
say-
I mean, unless we're looking for more of a stealthy entry, in which point I'm open to that. But
I mean, it's your place, dude. Let's just go in.
let's say I am the Lord and Master.
Hell yeah, man. I'm down. I got your back.
Oh yeah, it's a master.
The Master's home.
Hate it here.
Come in.
I hate it here. When you, so are you knocking on the door then?
I think Orin would go up and like think of knocking, but then like just test to see if it's open.
Okay, so the first thing you notice when you're up closer to the door is that all of the fittings, like the hinges and the handles themselves, are made out of brass. When you grab on to give it a little jiggle, it does feel very, very hot to the touch. Not enough to like scald you or anything, but it's very hot.
Toasty. Okay, good times. So he's. Is anybody resistant to heat? I'm gonna call Tilly over. It's a giant 15-foot door. Hey Tilly, you want to help me with this?
It's like, don't mind if Tilly does. And then she's just gonna like fucking push the door open, or at least try to.
There was a warning at the beginning of the show. Use whatever language you want.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I imagine if anybody listens back, they'll hear Hannibal dropping an F-bomb a few minutes ago.
Where's my fucking turkey?
But yeah,
All right, strength check it, Tilly.
I figured.
I cast guidance out of D4.
Woohoo! You said a D4?
Mm-hmm. That's all I
A
got.
D4. Oh, it fell. That one's dead. All right.
And then I'm going to. Orin's gonna also cast a resistance.
Dang.
just in case some fire issues happen
Ooh.
here.
These all pretty good. All right, 17, a 4, and a 5. We got 26.
Oh, damn.
All right, Tilly, you try to give it just like a little shove to get it to open up, but those doors blast open like you drop kicked them.
It's like when you're at the convenience store and the door's too light when you're expecting it to be heavy.
Yeah, exactly. Just try to rip it off its hinges. The doors blast open, and inside you see a large circular room, well, more of an oval, really, that is completely empty.
You're welcome, Lauren.
Thank you, Tilly. That was a great job. Starts patting her on her, I'm assuming elbow, because that's probably about as far up as he can reach. Come on, everybody! Everybody, come on in.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah, welcome to our new keep.
Griffin is gonna kind of look around, just going, I know something's off here. And what do I have? Nothing really works. So now that they described that this place has been around for like hundreds of years and it's been demon and stuff, would this be something that Griffin might have, being in his line of work and things, is this something he would have learned about?
I am going to say probably so. Demons definitely like to get around on this plane by using portals and such. So you would probably have to find the entrance portal somewhere in this room, or create one.
Okie dokie. So, if my memory serves me correctly, and sometimes it does, I believe the situation we're in right now is somewhere around this oval is a portal, and that's what we have to use to get to the main area. So if anybody can create a portal, or we can look for one.
I think Tilly's just gonna start like pressing stones, like all
Yeah.
over. Just
I'm just slicing the air to try and create a portal.
Can I?
Well,
I love that.
Can Oren, can I make some kind of like religion check or something to see if I can find any, like, if not, well, I guess religious, even if it's sacrilegious, symbols or anything that would like direct us to locating where this might be?
All right, go ahead and make a religion roll.
Griffin sits down, crisscross applesauce, and has his eyes closed, and he's just like meditating on the situation.
That's going to be another 12.
Can I?
I'd
If
like
12
to move
doesn't-
my slicing closer to Griffin.
Wait,
Can
what?
I make an investigation check?
Sure.
Thank you.
is Tilly finding nothing on the walls?
Tilly is in fact finding nothing on the walls. I'm sorry, Tilly.
Damn it.
He's pushed on 2/3 of the stones in the area.
I also rolled a 12.
With chat's roll of a 5,
Oh yeah.
if chat had have rolled a 20, I was gonna let Toad slice the fabric of the universe.
Hell yeah.
But unfortunately, that didn't come up. Griffin, you're meditating, and you can sense through your otherworldly powers that there is a massive amount of space below this tower. Goes down very, 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 very deep. Oren and Cricket, the two of you with your rolls, you see that somehow Griffin has parked himself perfectly in an area that has a residual circle drawn on the floor. It looks like it's very, very old, been about 100 years or so. But investigating it and taking in the information and stuff, you see that it was a circle drawn in blood.
Well, someone didn't do a very good job at cleaning up.
Could I maybe try to copy the circle in blood?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whose blood?
Whose blood, though?
I think Cricket, like, absentmindedly holds out his hand to Hannibal. Be like, can you help me out here? And I think she just, like, bites it. Like a little bite. And then, like, just starts, like, to finger paints.
Terrible.
Orin just winces like,
Father, would you like me to help you?
Sure. I think he like squeezes his hand and like makes a little puddle outside of her or on her hand. Just
the two of them begin drawing this circle, filling it in. And as they reach the connecting points, because I feel like they both went in opposite directions, it begins to glow red. And like the floor itself kind of starts to give way into a staircase leading down.
so in this oval room, there's only the entrance that we came in, and now this leading down. Was it just like a giant cylinder that
Yep.
went up 60 feet? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
So, being that Griffin was sitting there, am I now rolling down the steps?
The floor disappeared so gradually that you were actually able to like put your feet down.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll down the stairs.
I mean, I'm pretty nimble. I didn't imagine that we would be rolling down the steps.
Exactly.
I was leaving it up to you.
All
Well,
right.
That's cool. What you guys? Oh, it's blood. It's always blood for demons. What the hell? All right. I just look over and I see Cricket's little bite mark, and I'm like, that fucking dog.
Cricket's wrapping up his hand now in some bandage. I made stairs.
You did a very good job, Cricket.
Fear me in my power.
Power.
I will say, with Kenku Recall, I will attempt to make that circle again and make stairs somewhere. Just so
That sounds amazing.
Let's see what happens again. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
I got this. I can get us out of here. Cut his hand open.
Damn it.
I got this. All right. And so with that, I will have you all use the roll 20 at this point, but please bear in mind that we are the only ones who can see that map. So as we move throughout the dungeon, we have to be kind of descriptive on what we're doing here.
Got it.
So, heading down the stairs, you find yourselves in a large oval room. It is about, 50 feet across or so, 60 feet across at its widest point. And there is one hallway that leads forward into the darkness. It is completely pitch black down here, and you are met with incredible heat. Heat to the point where every hour that you spend down here and don't take care of yourself, you will get a level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Oof.
Oof.
Wait, I have something.
I'm assuming by take care of yourselves, water and rest.
Yep, pretty much. And a DC Constitution check.
Beautiful. So the room we've descended into, and I can make a perception check if you'd like me to, is just there's nothing going on in here, just this entryway that leads this one kind of forward direction that we can go.
Yep.
No other defining characteristics.
Nope.
Groovy. Well, guys,
It's a solid stone floor.
I'm typically served best, I think, center of the pack, possibly back of the pack, just to make sure I can keep an eye on everybody, make sure everybody's doing okay. So who wants to kind of lead this charge?
Does anybody happen to have the light cantrip?
Light?
Cricket's like,
Elder's
not.
Blast!
oh.
I think I could maybe minor illusion some light.
I mean,
Well,
I have a
I mean,
torch.
torches.
Yeah, with a torch.
Worst case scenario.
I gotta.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I gotta turn to this and. All
That's
right,
more heat, though.
chat. A chaos flux has been redeemed. I think it's set up, so let's see what happens. We're gonna roll a D84.
A D80.
What?
I told you, chaos.
Is this the ice cream
25.
flavors that Miranda came up with?
25. Okay, let me look at my deal. 25.
Raise all the put game to look at his
Awesome.
deal.
Always got to look at my deal. All right. So the only thing that I need to know is because Tofu's the one who claimed it. Tofu, I need to know which character you want this to afflict. And
Is
we're
Hannibal an
actually,
option?
I'm actually gonna have.
She's a character now. She's in the intro.
I feel like Hannibal. Yeah. Okay.
Somebody
All
got
right.
Oh,
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 Toad.
oh my god. All
That's
right.
great.
So let me do this.
Oh, it's Tilly. It's Tilly's character.
Toad for the next 2 hours.
I heard her purring. That's why.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's like no, it's not a bad thing. I thought maybe somebody was making the noise at first.
No.
Toad, for the next 2 hours, you are unable to lie or withhold information.
Oh my god.
man.
Oh.
Thank God it wasn't me.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Are the rest of us aware of this fact?
Nope.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Chaos flux typically happen with no indication that they have happened.
Sounds groovy.
Since I don't really need to use a weapon, I got the torch right now, and I think they give 30 feet, right, of light. Another 10 of dim.
Okay.
So I think that's what it is.
And these squares, are they 5 or 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Tilly, do you wanna? Should me and you take the front? The two casters in the back, and the awesome Toad in the middle. So that way,
Let's
he
go,
can take
Finny.
over the things that go over. Let's do this.
Where's Hannibal supposed
Pretty
to be?
awesome. I think that's a great idea.
Annabelle is where she always is, somewhere right beside you.
Right.
Hopefully not in my room. All right, let's go check this piece out.
All right. So at this point, you'll be moving your movement speed, so
15.
up to
Okay.
40.
Up to
Shit.
For
When do we
for
start?
Griffin and
Okay.
Tilly.
Me and Tilly go 40. Everybody else is on something else, I think.
Yeah, 30, I think.
I'm at 15 feet here.
All right.
All right.
How do you
Alright.
know what the speed is? Or like where do we start? I guess.
I just started from which square we were on.
Yep.
All right. So 15.
I'm at 15 so far here.
All right. Looks like
so
we just
we-
ran into a wall.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to go right or left?
So you come to a rectangular room which has a square room in the center of it. Off to the west, you can see a swarm of flying insects. I know they look like spiders on Roll20, but that's because they didn't have a swarm of flies. But they are flying around in front of double stone doors. Deeper into the room is darkness where the torch can't quite reach, but off to the east wall, you can see the very end of something scribbled on the wall with a question mark.
The Riddler's been here.
Right.
Tilly, do you want to go attack insects, or do you want to go check out what that writing might be?
Jelly can't read insects.
Okay. Insects, where we're going.
I know what you meant by that, but it sounded like Tilly can't read insects.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was no tactical pause there.
So I guess Griffin shows up with the torch and tries to burn some of these fools.
All right, the fact that you are using a torch, just you swing through the cloud of insects, and many of them get burnt up, and a lot of them just kind of dissipate.
Woo, that was easy. I hope the
Shitty
rest of the
insects.
places like that. 20 here. So that's, I guess, going north to kind of go around the room, I guess. So
Oh, whoops.
25, 30. Nope, I can't see further than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oren would probably want to investigate the writing if that's still,
Mm-hmm.
if everybody's okay with it.
I'm a double movement. So
I'm A-okay with that.
20.
Is that this green writing over here?
It is. To the north, there are heavy wooden doors. And as you all kind of come around the rectangular room, you can see that square room I was talking about in the middle has like an opening that doesn't have a door or anything. You'd be able to go in there. Now, as for the writing, you all, who can read orc?
That would be Griffin.
Yeah, I don't have orc. I have giant.
Griffin can read it.
Go
Read
for
orc.
it, Griffin.
I speak orc in common.
So written, or rather scrawled in orcish runes, are the words, "Don't sleep."
Okay. So, this here is a little bit worrying, and it's kind of ominous, but it says, "Don't sleep."
Well,
I'm
that's
assuming that means
creepy.
we're not supposed to sleep in here.
I think that would be an apt observation.
Probably because there's this creature with like a glove with knives on it, and he's kind of all burned up, and he's got a weird fedora hat and a really tacky Christmas sweater.
Tacky.
Tacky because it melted.
Oh, I said what I said.
Toad, heading into the square room, I need you to make an investigation check.
Okay.
And let me know what you get.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Bam.
Oh.
Natural
Spicy.
20. Spicy. So you're digging around or walking through this room, kind of looking around. You see it's pretty empty until you get most of the way across, and you find a stone slab that is actually a bit loose.
I'll pick it up.
Okay, removing the stone slab, you find a locked iron chest.
Ooh.
Joey's good with those.
Can I try and pick it?
You absolutely may. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
9.
It does not open.
Okay. I'll holler at everyone else. Tell them, yo, look at this.
Oh, hey. You know, Toad, something just came on my mind. I'm curious about it. Like, where did you come from?
A small village in the mountains.
Yeah, what's the specific location of where you came from? Like, what's the coordinates to the place?
I don't know.
You've never read a map, or
Not really, no.
has he ever read a map?
The meta game of it all.
You know, I don't even know. There's like we've been traveling around for a while, and there's not even a lot of stuff I know about you, like your mother's maiden name, any pets you've had before, your Ashley Madison password.
What?
It's something you'll see at some point in the future. But yeah, like, what's your mother's maiden name, man?
Beatrice.
Toad Beatrice.
You just do by one name, like Cher,
Yeah.
because she's been around since then. So
Not a whole lot of names going on.
right on, that's cool.
Orange is going to kind of poke his head in and be like, you guys doing okay in there?
I'm doing great.
I just got one more thing. Hey, Toad, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you have any?
0.
You were the only one that made it?
Yeah.
Mike's done now.
Hearing that he's the only one that made it, Orin is just like, oh, that's so sad.
Orin has no soul but can still feel sad about this.
Orin believes he should feel sad about this. So mimics sadness.
Oh. You know what? Speaking of mimics, Griffin just takes the butt of the torch and just smacks it on top of the chest to see if anything happens.
You hear a whole bunch of stuff inside jingle jangle around.
I got burned one time about this when I tried to open a chest and it was a mimic. So, you know, better safe than sorry. Go ahead and do your things, guys. Sorry, I'm out of the way.
Can Tilly try to smash it open? Yeah? She's gonna try to like just kick it. Like smash it. Like... Um, 21.
Hey, Tilly cast smash.
Yeah. Like, okay. You blast the lock off of this thing so much so that the lid kind of pops open a little bit on its own. And it's like that situation in the animes where like they open the lid and the light starts shining out of it. So I'm going to give you all of this in Discord.
Okay.
But just to tell you what's in it real fast, I'm going to read through this super quick. 2,300 copper, 1,000 silver, 60 gold, a lacquered wooden shield brooch set with amethyst and garnet, a pair of brocade gloves threaded with copper, and a gate cup inlaid with filigree and gold, a spell scroll of mage hand, spell scroll produce flame, spell scroll shillelagh, potion of climbing, 2 potions of healing.
I think Hannibal should have the pimp chalice. That's what you said, right? There was a cup in there? Like,
Yes.
Cup? Okay. I doubt it's the grail. I think we're okay.
It's a gate cup or something to that effect.
It was an agate cup.
Hmm.
So like the gemstone, the agate.
Oh,
And you said just
Agates.
toss it in Discord.
Yeah, I went cross-eyed looking at these things. I can't even see.
Toad's on eBay over there.
shiniest thing you've ever seen? Okay.
What?
Do what?
I said, Toad, is that the shiniest thing you've ever seen?
No.
Okay.
Bye-bye. So now that we've found the treasure, do we want to go through the double wooden door or back over where the spiders were? Are we going north or are we going west?
I mean, my say is we go check out the rest of this area before we go into a next area. Before we go into through the doors. The doors are going to be there. We can check out everything else first.
Video game logic.
Every day of my life, man. That's like something's behind that. Go into an area, there's like snacks sitting on the table. Like shit, there's gonna be a big boss up front, isn't there?
Like, oh, the music changed.
Why the hell did they leave? Why'd they leave a 9mm here?
Why did it just say autosave?
For real though.
I knew we were in a simulation. Yeah, I think we go check out the rest of this area if that's cool. Obviously, whatever you guys want to do, I'm down.
Yeah. No. I think it's a good idea. I agree.
Lead the way, Finny.
I'm at 65 right here for doing a double movement. What am I seeing right here?
It's like, meow. There is locked stone doors.
Okay, so we've got wooden doors that are potentially locked, or this locked stone door right here. Which way do you think we go, guys?
Wood door seems easier.
The wooden door. Tilly just smashed the crap out of a chest with her foot. I'm sure she can do the exact same thing with that, or I can. Griffin's pretty strong too. Actually, no, I take it back. Griffin's not very strong. He's strongish, but not very strong.
Billy got that dumb strength. That freaking corn-fed strength, you know?
It's corn.
For 20 years.
Awesome.
I
So
love
Tilly's
corn.
gonna try and Spartan kick the wooden doors up north.
So we're going that way instead?
Sounds like it.
I'm cool with it. Yep, we at least know what's down here.
Alrighty.
Please. Oops.
Hopefully.
So the
That is a 22.
Golly.
Hey, these wooden things still like
anymore.
they're not standing a chance against Tilly.
You legit kick the doors off of the hinges, and they kind of spill out into the hallway in front of you.
Griffin just hollers out, "We're here!"
Hello.
I'm over here.
Could have tried pushing it open.
So you push the rest of it open. Okay, so going north here with my trusty torch
Alright.
and my
And it's-
trusty Tilly.
Yep. It's looking like the path is starting to lead to the right.
35. Yeah, at 35. I'm right here at the edge of the darkness.
The darkness.
Torch.
For those who can't see, we are in a very skinny hallway leading into a moderately larger hallway.
Went north and then right.
Yep. And so,
Here.
yes, this hallway is what, 5, 10, 15, 30, like 60 feet long. This is, let me return to my notes here. Yes, just a really long hallway. At one end is large wooden doors, and at the other end, so the large wooden doors are on the north end, and a single wood door, just all by like a normal wood door, is at the south.
It looks like there's something across the way here for us too. I'm not sure about that, but we got big door up north, littler wooden door down south. And oh nope, it just somehow the torch reached it and it just opened up. There's nothing in there.
Nope, it's just like a little alcove that sticks off to the east.
Hey Cricket, just because I know you're good at this stuff, just for just for our mindset's sake, can you check that wall out in the corner there at that little alcove and just make sure that there's not like a secret door that leads somewhere?
So Cricket goes over. Flattery works well on Cricket. I think he walks over with a bit of pompous and starts looking at the wall, but he's doing it very Vanna White. Like, it's a wall.
There are stones.
Could I investigate the wall, though, to see if there's anything up at the wall?
You absolutely may.
Ray's like, I didn't think to put one there, but now I think I'm going to.
No, I think I mislabeled the room.
It's not a number 2?
I have a 17 on investigate.
Yeah, I absolutely did. Okay, with your investigation, you see that the walls of this little alcove are made of the exact same thing the floor is. Good job, Cricket.
This stone comes from the same quarry as the floor. Fashion forward.
That's good. Always nice to check little areas out, but you know what? I'm glad they got some decent masonry work going on here.
I think Hannibal is talking shit to Cricket in the corner. Maybe that nobody else could hear, but she's like, he put baby in a corner. Like, Cricket's looking at Griffin a little bit with a trepidation.
Griffin genuinely was like, Cricket's good at this stuff. Let's get him to check it out.
Oh, Cricket hasn't said anything. He's just putting it in the back of his mind.
This was Mike saying for Griffin. Like,
yeah.
Clarification. He actually did mean that stuff.
No.
So
it's just Hannibal's. Yeah.
Sorry, good.
It's just Hannibal's being antagonistic.
Yeah.
That's all.
She likes to stir the pot, kick up drama. But so Tilly, we got 2 big double doors up here, or we got the single door to the south. Which one do you think, north or south?
North.
I think big doors might mean big things too.
It's also closer.
North it is, yes. You gotta conserve that energy. That's right. I'm gonna stand right here and let you go do your thing. We're not even checking these to see if they're locked. We're just kicking them open.
Yeah.
I cast guidance for the strength.
By the way, Orin's gonna have to rebuild all of this shit we're destroying.
Orin really loves an open concept floor plan.
21.
That door's gone too.
Yep. Boom!
Blue and red squares up here.
The door gets blasted in. You see a ridiculously long hallway stretching to the west. North is a single wooden door. But what is most striking about this particular hallway is that on the floor, there are thousands and millions and gajillions of like mosaic tiling, mostly red and or blue and green, that has a very clear like serpentine red pathway that goes down the hall. The blue and green kind of surrounded on its sides as it just like meanders down the hallway.
Can
What is it?
I'm sorry, guys.
can I make a perception check to see if I like understand what the bigger picture is supposed to be?
You sure can try.
Beautiful. Would this be perception? Oh no, that's insight. Just kidding. Perception or investigation?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. It's gonna be a 9.
All right. So obviously, with the way this is designed, it is much more than just a visual aesthetic. Like something about this seems very intentional. So it's probably a way of avoiding traps somehow, but you're not super clear how.
Hey,
Can-
hey Tilly, what do you make
can-
of this?
I think Tilly's just gonna step on that first blue one.
That's probably smart.
That's if I'm sticking true to my character, that's definitely what she would do.
I'm not poo-pooing this at all. I'm down. I am yes-anding you.
Tilly, you walk out onto the blue and green mosaic tiles. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
This has probably been more than a minute since the front door situation.
16.
16. You take no damage, but you notice like frost and ice is like starting to creep up your foot.
Well, wasn't it hot a minute ago? So would it feel good?
It does feel pretty decent, actually.
It's turning into water.
Nice. Tilly has ice feet.
Tilly, I am just happy to be around you every day. You make this journey so much more enjoyable.
So entertaining.
Hey, who in the group is Toad or whoever? Who's good at figuring stuff out? Because I'm looking at this thing and I can't really make heads or tails of it, but I'm going to give it a shot too. Does anyone want to come up here and look at this and see if there's a pattern or what we're dealing with?
I can give it a go.
I think
No.
Cricket's
Yeah.
riding high on the compliment you gave him a minute ago. So he's also
You guys.
gonna give it a call.
Well, we can't see past us, right?
No,
Right.
because we got 30 feet, so it's like right there is what we got.
Not
All right.
great.
So Tilly's gonna turn to Toad and be like, Toad, you want me to just launch you down there?
I mean, that works too. I'm gonna check the investigation while they're debating that.
Let me take a look, and then make sure you grab me by my clothes so I don't poison you.
So nice. Yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Toad's been decent about that.
Yes.
I got 15 for investigation.
The cool never bothered Tilly anyway.
So the blue is apparently a frost trap.
Hey Tilly, what happens when you step on the red?
Tilly immediately steps on the red. Why wouldn't she?
Figured out what
As he says that, he like pats again her elbow and casts resistance.
Do I have to roll another Constitution?
Actually, I need Tilly, Cricket, and Toad to roll dexterity saves.
Oh no!
You get to add a +4 to this, Sarah.
To be
Yay!
fair, I was in the room, like up here in the corner, trying. I just forgot to put my token up there, trying to decipher this stuff too. So if I need to be part of that, I can.
Yep. If you're in the hallway, roll it up.
Dexterity
Got it.
saving.
12.
19. I don't know what is going on tonight, but I'm here for it.
Nat
I got
20.
a 9. Oh my goodness.
Okay then. So that means I need to roll some d6. Tilly, you step on the red and, promptly being Tilly, doing Tilly things. And the hallway, the entire hallway, lights up with fire.
Tilly is magic! Tilly is magic!
I love Tilly. Someone's gonna have to pat Tilly on a little bit here.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Because, why not?
Orin's just standing in the hallway. He's still like,
Okay. Sorry about that. A giant burst of fire shoots down the hallway from behind all of you all. Most of you are able to get out of the way generally. So Toad,
Biggest
Tilly,
people.
and Griffin, you take 15 points of fire damage.
My nat
Damn.
And Cricket, you will take 30 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good at all.
hey.
Tilly, launch me.
Well, I don't know why my mind. You guys know the Street Fighter? It was like ooh ooh ooh.
Yeah.
That was definitely Tilly. After she's like laughing about having magic, she's like ooh ooh.
I think Cricket gets blasted into the wall he's standing in front of, and it just goes fuck. And if you've ever seen a bird fly into a window, he's doing that on the ground for a second. I'm just like,
Smacks it off.
Yeah,
That's a bad omen.
I imagine that would kind of launch me back too. So I'm definitely right next to, or Tilly's right next to Toad, and hearing, "Hey Tilly, launch me!" No hesitation, just
no! And Cricket sprints from the room.
Yeah, Griffin's following Cricket out of the room. Once was enough for Griffin.
Everybody's like, hell no.
Yeah.
So if you are actually doing that, we will say that Tilly, go ahead and roll a dexterity attack. And for every 5 points is 1 square that you throw Toad.
That's not going to be great then.
No, that's like
No.
Yeah, that's going to be like 30 feet at best. Or
I got
25
15.
feet.
So what does that give
So
me?
3
3
squares.
squares.
3 squares. I'll take it.
Toad and Tilly, I need you to roll dexterity saving throws.
We never
While-
claimed to be the smartest.
While this chaos is going on, because Cricket ran past him, Orin had his back to the shenaniganery that is happening and is applying a dose of ointment to Cricket, which is 2d8 healing.
Oh, thank you. I need it.
So
I
that
lost half my health.
it's 2d8 plus 2, so that did a total of 14. You got 14 health back.
Thank you.
Nice.
Griffin's
We got 6 this time.
6?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Toad?
Lord have mercy.
22.
Okay. Toad, you take 14 points of fire damage. Tilly, you take 28.
So like that definitely brings me to 0.
Oh my god!
That's like literally the perfect amount to bring Tilly down. So now she's really going. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. You just hear it.
Oh my gosh. So Tilly is laying on the ground, smoldering.
Cricket.
Toad is way down the hallway now, standing on the red brick road.
Wait,
Alright.
Tofu granted me a reroll.
No, Tofu, I override. No.
Oh, that's mean.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
use second wind.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Come on.
Alright, I get 8 health back.
That gives me. All right, 14 this time. Much better.
Okay, so you take 14 points of damage.
Whew. All right.
There's only so much healing I can do.
Alright.
Can we get a healing potion?
Actually, we thought we had. We just got some in the container.
Can I
think so.
see further
Really?
down the hall yet?
Do you have a torch?
Tilly? There's a torch?
Can I?
No, I have a torch. I'll light it up.
Okay.
Is it already lit up? Technically,
No.
when the fire went off, did we not see
Oh.
the rest of the hallway?
Oh no.
It was
Oh,
like a
hell.
brief glimmer.
Can
Uh,
Tilly get a healing potion?
Tilly gets nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, or Orin will move into the hallway and apply a dose of ointment to Tilly.
Oh, Tofu granted a heal to Tilly.
Oh, man.
You're so kind to me.
Less than highly favored.
What do I roll for a
We got like
heal?
6 billion of these.
That's what I'm looking for. I can't remember. I think it's a full heal.
Oh, bam.
For real? Let's go.
Tofu, you're amazing.
Yeah, grant a complete heal to a character, creature, or NPC of your
Oh my
choice.
God.
Oh,
After
wow.
And
all
then,
tomfoolery.
oh no,
Uh-oh.
and then the
Flee.
bad.
Does that mean I have to flee?
That is exactly what that means.
Oh no. Can we move?
Better is our situation here.
Wait, is he fleeing towards us?
Mm. So
Oh wait, do I have uncanny dodge now?
Do we get a reaction?
Can I do a leaping flee?
So this is one of those situations where it's kind of like a chaos flux where you don't know that it's going to happen. But basically what Flea does is creates the same effect as Toad's poison, but on himself. So Toad has to move his entire movement away from Tilly
Oh
In a
shit.
straight line?
in a straight line.
Why does it have to be a straight line?
Can he dance his way fleeing?
What if he jumps? Can he
Yeah.
jump?
I do
From
have
wall to
25
wall.
feet worth of jump.
I'll leave that up to you. You can either run your 30 feet or you can jump your 25.
Frogs
is
do
back.
jump away from predators rather than run.
I'll put me there.
All right.
Oh,
So- Tilly, Cricket, and Griffin are going to need dexterity saves.
Oh, Griffin jumped at the door. Seeing that coming. I'm right here by the door.
I thought Tilly went down, so I ran back in.
I'm sorry.
If
Got
you
it.
did not go in there because there was a reroll, so Tilly did not go down. So if you didn't go in there, then you can move your character back.
I think
Um,
Tilly still being hit Cricket would run in, not knowing that there was going to be a flux. But I did roll a nat 20 on my
Nat
dex check.
20 as well.
Is there no reaction time or anything where I can just die right away since I'm right by the door?
Negative.
Well,
That's what evasion is for.
I don't have that yet.
Okay. Oh, I'm using a lucky.
Later. This is 17 plus 7. It's 24.
11.
Okay. So
I might be dead.
all of you only take half damage from this. So you only take 18 points of damage from the fire.
Oh.
Okay. Hell yeah. Oh,
Toad, unfortunately, you're also standing on blue. So you need to make a Constitution save.
okay. I'm feeling lucky again, actually. 14.
Okay. So you see the frost start coming up your legs and everything, but you take no damage. And it's at this moment you see coming out of like two, they look like arrow slot windows where people would fire arrows out of fortresses. Coming through there are two small demons, more specifically, two imps. Crawl out of this to come and get in on the action.
Very nice.
Sorry.
Did they activate the fireball traps? I hate to be the person that has to ask.
No, they're on the walls.
Okay.
However, with that being said, we are at an hour and a half. So I am going to call the game for this evening. I love you all so much, and I really hate that I have to leave you in limbo over whether you're going to die or not.
I was getting ready to run.
I don't hate it that much.
I was getting ready to go fuck it and start trying to run down the wall. With my ninja skills and say screw
There
it.
you go. There
But
you go.
I have
So,
health left, so
y'all will have a month to figure out how the hell you're going to get down this hallway.
I'm still doing it the same way. I'm gonna be dead by the end of it, but yeah, I can get there.
Thank you guys for coming and playing tonight, though. I appreciate it. I know we were supposed to play yesterday, so it's awesome of you to take time out of your busy days to come and roll dice tonight. It's a lot of fun. And thank you to our awesome chat for your chat points and your re-rolls and all the good stuff, keeping things moving along. It was a lot of fun. So glad to have you all here. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you next game. Later, all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.